So, in a recent TalkSport interview, Frank Warren has been doing they've got like a 3-part or something interview with Frank Warren, and he was explaining about the whole Dillian Whyte mess since moving forward with Jeffrey Benz, and that they had their little back and forth spat on TalkSport, Frank Warren v Jeffrey Benz. There's so much, you don't know who to believe and don't know who not to believe, because, you know, we're going to say that lawyer needs to be fired. Like, I was like, that lawyer's not a great lawyer. And then I heard some other bits that they were forced to kind of sign this contract on the premise that other little things would get ironed out. But this is the standard purse bid contract, which included economy tickets, but they were willing to sort that out and escrow. But then I heard they kind of like reneged on certain things. But then Frank Warren, he goes on to state that Dillian Whyte didn't want to buy his mother tickets. So Frank Warren says, stand by.
Matchroom say any dealings they've had with the people in the past are a nightmare. I've heard all the journalists say that the team that he's got are a nightmare to deal with. I mean, you probably know better than anybody. You're part of the media. Everybody who deals with them apparently a headache. But this time round, they're the biggest headache ever. But you know what? Just show up the week. Do your contracted. What you got to do contractually, and that's it. We'll deal with all that stuff afterwards, because it's not forgotten. That's for sure. His mother, his mother, he don't want to buy his mum a ticket. His mother and whoever her guests, come along, be my guest. They'll have great tickets. I'll send a limo to pick them up, and I'll give them hospitality on the night. She'll be looked after like she's my mum. If my dear mum, my mum is no longer alive, but that's how she'll be looked after. We're not that type of people. We're accommodating people. I've never promoted Dillian Whyte. I don't understand all this crap, and I hope it's not him. But at the end of the day, he's the guy getting in the ring. He's the boss. But these people around him are a nightmare.
As you can see, he's going to treat Dillian's mum just like his mum. He's saying he hopes it's not Dillian Whyte's himself. This fight is under 3 weeks away, and I ain't confident about everything. I keep hearing Dillian Whyte is gonna fight. Tyson Fury is gonna fight. None of them are gonna pull out. I don't know, because there seems to be a lot of pull-outable, if that's a word, pull-outable offences happening right now. So I've seen fights be pulled when everything seemed perfect in negotiations, or weren't even needed any purse bids. It was just perfect. They just got the fight on. They just got the fight looking like it was going to happen. And then, whoops, pull out. So this has multiple pull-out breaches. At this point, I am thoroughly confused. I don't know who's lying, who's telling the truth. I'm going to try and get to the bottom of all of this shit, because it's doing my bloody nutting. And yeah, so I thought I'd bring that to you, to me, to you. EU dares, Rodders. EU dares. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's LadyChann, rep none less. Come box with Shan. Gyan. A mess.